Back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. Arsenal lose a goal to nil to Westham at the Emirates Stadium in a game that was so important. But like I said, it's always going to be a difficult season when you have your best players out. It's going to be a difficult season when you have a very bad summer preceding the new campaign. And what we are seeing right now, I am so surprised that many Arsenal fans acting like they are so surprised. Why are we surprised? I mean, we had a bad summer, we had a bad January, and we have so many injuries in the team right now. Why are we surprised that the team is so short and the performances are this bad? Now, I don't want us to give up. I think that what has happened today could as well happen to Liverpool anytime soon, and the transfer and the title race is still going to be back on. But I want us to talk about the problem that we saw in this game, and a problem that Mikel Arteta needs to address as quickly as possible, and that is Arsenal being truthless. You don't have a striker, you don't have a number 9, and even the number 9 that you have in Mikel Merino, you can't service the guy, you can't create any chances for the guy. The problem with Arsenal is both lack of a striker, but also lack of creativity. We don't have any kind of creativity from this team anywhere. And I mean anywhere. Not in the middle of the park, not on the flanks. And this is hurting our chances of getting anywhere this campaign. It's hurting our chances of winning silverware. Now, if you've watched this game, you might think that Arsenal were the better side. And you might be right to think that we were the better side. And the reason for that is before Westham scoring, Arsenal had possession and we were pressing and we were doing the right things. And even after Westham scoring their goal, we still did the right things. The question is, why was it ineffective, right? Westham was so comfortable out of possession. I mean, if you're looking to grab an equalizer and possibly win the game, why would your opponent be as comfortable as Westham were? And the reason for that is because Arsenal literally cannot engineer anything that results into a goal scoring opportunity. And that is the simple thing. Like, we don't have a Bruno Fernandes. We do not have a Kevin De Bruyne. We don't have that player that is willing to create chances. We don't have that player that is willing to go and make a difference. And at this point in the season, you need such a player. You need such a player that is willing to take matters in their own hands and go and create something beautiful. We don't have that player. The key lesson for us in this game is not that we've lost. I think 13 games to go, Liverpool are still dropping more points, and I'm sorry to say, Arsenal are still dropping more points as well. So I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up on the title. I'm not giving up. I just want you to know that this is going to be the order of the day. Liverpool might as well drop points tomorrow and drop more points against Newcastle, and Arsenal could drop more points against Nottingham Forest. So it's an open title race. Anyone could win it. But there are things we have to address, and that's what I want us to talk about in this video. So the key lesson for us in this game, Mikel has got to go down there in his tunnel, training ground, wherever he is, and he asks himself a question quietly in his office. How do I start creating chances for my forward players? How do we create chances for Mikel Merino? Now, today I watched Mikel Merino, and my focus was on how is he going to fare on as a center forward for more than 20 minutes. And I'm going to say his performance was commendable, really commendable. For a player that doesn't play there, for the player that is really, not a striker, for him to give you that, it was commendable. I mean, very, very, very commendable, really commendable. I thought Mikel Merino's performance was good. I can't lie. And if you ask me, how many players can you point to and say they had a good game, there is nothing much they could have done, I would have said Mikel Merino. Only Mikel Merino. None of the others gets away with it. It's only Mikel Merino. The problem with Arsenal and the problem that Mikel Merino is facing and faced in this game, where are the chances that I'm going to feed on as a center forward. Where are they going to come from? The team has Odegaard, the team has Declan Rice. Mikel even reached a point of bringing on Alexander Zinchenko because Zinchenko naturally is a more creative player than Declan Rice. Zinchenko naturally has that eye for a pass that nobody else sees, and it didn't work out. So the major problem that has seen Arsenal this season suffer has been a lack of creativity. And I'm not even lying. You look at the statistics. Arsenal creating way fewer chances through the middle, right? We're creating fewer chances through the middle than the likes of Nottingham Forest and Ipswich. We are really stuck. We are really in a bad place. When it comes to creativity, we're in a bad place when it comes to creating chances. And I hate a team that can't create chances because if you're not creating chances, how do you want to win games? If you're not creating chances, how do you want to score goals, right? So the plan for Mikel Arteta earlier on in the season was, you know what we're going to do? Yeah, we are going to build a strong defense, add a strong midfield of Partey and Rice defensively,